Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Wilson Contreras. Without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017. He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And he deals. Thairo Estrada in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
That one fouled off. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fan, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major.
Austin Slater stands in. Right through there for a strike. Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Headed down the line. Lewis, long run on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. One out, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two out, space is empty. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing, and it's popped straight up. Contreras hauls it in to end the inning. Middle of the first, no score. Back here in St. Louis, getting the nod in this one, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped to third. Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Brendan Donovan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That is third. The right fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Rip towards third. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Nolan Gorman.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Rubber takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Well struck left field. Slater raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it. Just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it foul. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that ends the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Clips the corner. 0-1. Soler in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. line to kick the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Fastball for a strike. The Cards lead. By 2 here at the top of the second. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. To third. Arenado to first in time. And that is the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting 7. The shortstop,
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One down. Now up for St. Louis, Lance Lynn. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And the pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's 4-0. And the pitcher with a base hit. Go ahead, Sing. You say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now the center fielder, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The lefty fires. That one hit to right. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Spencer Howard.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Demetrius Lewis. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Base knock right field. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
There's a swing and a drive. Yastrzemski ranging back. Just missed it. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Now Marco Luciano.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Redbirds up big in this one here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The pitcher, number 47.
Spencer Howard, the next Giant to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Two outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in St. Louis, we'll Contreras now up to the plate. The pitch. On the ground. Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Now the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Pete Crow Armstrong. He tripled and scored his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back.
This one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat, but you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Next to hit, Lance Lynn. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Thairo Estrada. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Fouled off left side. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Austin Slater, the next Giant to hit. Caught looking his first time up. There's a strike. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Flores stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is inside, ball 1. That misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out not looking. Giants down in order. Still 8-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom four. And now Paul Goldschmidt. Howard back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 47th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 9-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Demetrius Lewis, next up for the Cardinals. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Donovan leads off second with nobody out. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And next is the Cardinals' four-hitter, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. And he can't make the play. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Wilson Contreras will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now 9-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Deal 1. Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Yastrzemski batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, right field. On his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, that one had extra bases written all over it. Not today, he said. Left his feet up in the air. Just a beautiful catch to end the inning.
Tristan Beck gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Right-handed reliever. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Left field. Slater gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano. His righty-lefty splits there.
Luciano.
Lynn back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expected to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Fastball for a strike. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Kicks and fires. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Gorman. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Lance Lynn. 1 for 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Righty to the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. The pitch. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. And they get the out after the ricochet. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they still hold a 9-0. And we're back. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 down.